What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going over a new offense that I think I'm going to run this year out of the Detroit Lions offensive playbook. I think it's a really simple playbook. I think the name of the game this year is to keep it simple. You're not going to get a lot of time to throw bombs like last year. You're not going to have as many options to throw deep balls. So I think you just got to check down, know what route you're in, know what defense your opponent is in, things like that. If you guys want to join my subscriber franchises, follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. Remember, always subscribe. A lot of you guys who watch are not subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel. Other than that, fellas, let's hop in the video. Thank you so much. Leave a like, comment. Peace. Alright, guys, welcome to our little tutorial here. So yeah, we are in the Lions playbook. It's a very simple playbook, man. It's really good for, I think, Madden 23 because in this game, you're not going to be able to throw bombs. Like last year, you're not going to be able to bomb people. You're not going to have a lot of time in the pocket. You got to make quick, simple reads. So this formation has a lot of good running stuff and passing stuff that are super simple, like plays like halfback stretch, goal line plays like that are always really good. If you want to go under center, also we got a lot of simple shotgun plays. So I'm going to walk you through those. Mainly here, we're going to be looking at trips tight end. I think this is like, if you want to just be really simple in this game, run a good offense that's going to be solid for you and consistent, I'd say go with trips tight end for your main offense. And to start off, we're gonna be actually, we'll put in our audibles here. We'll put in let's see, we'll put in PA slot corner. We'll leave RPO zone bubble, and we'll go like let's go curl flat. That's a good play. All right, and we're gonna come out and PA counter go. So, all right, so this looks like zone. You don't see anyone lined up right over their receivers. So if it's zone, the very simple first read in Madden 23 is gonna be a seam. You're going to look at Darius Slayton here. We're going to snap the ball, pass lead up, easy yards. Easy yards. So that's going to be your read for most zone plays. If you think they're in zone, you're going to read that. Here, remember, I'm in random plays, so I don't know what they're coming out in. Here, it looks like man. I'm going to put the tight end on a streak. We're going to stay in PA counter go. This is like classic Madden play, bro. Nothing crazy. I'm not reinventing the wheel. We're going to motion him over. I don't know if it is. If it is man, no, it doesn't look like man. We're gonna have the tight end streak right over in the middle. So a really simple some really simple rules to follow. If you think they're in man, motion over. If the guy follows them, they're probably in zone. If they're in zone, look at the tight end streak. If you're running PA counter go. Here, this is a weird formation. I'm gonna go verticals here. I'm gonna look for Slayton on the streak because I think it's zone, and it is. And didn't get it there, but it was kind of open. That was a bad pass lead by me. Let's see what he comes out. And again, this looks like man. So we're going to put tight end on a streak. Motion slants are really good in this game for beating man coverage, I found out. You're going to motion that guy over. You're going to look at Y or B. Wherever their user goes, you throw to the opposite guy. Very, very simple stuff. Let's actually move us back a little bit. This looks like zone coverage, so we're going to go verticals here. I was actually cover 2. You see we got the streak there. Boom. Tony wide open up the sideline. Very simple read. Very simple read. So honestly, if you guys want, you can just switch between, if you guys want to pass, trips, verticals, PA counter go. You could run that against most. If you can read defenses, you could run that against most defenses in the game. So super simple stuff. Another play I like to run, this looks like man. If you go PA slot corner, you can either leave this stock. It's a lot of crossers and corners, so it's really good against man. This is definitely man, so we're going to throw to our tight end here. Didn't catch it, but as you guys saw, a lot of crossers, always good against man. We'll come out in a 3-3 cub, I guess. This is like a pretty standard defense people run. So against this, you pretty much want to go verticals. You're going to look at the seams. Like I said, in Madden 23, seams are super useful. So I'm going to put the tight end on a streak, put Slayton on a streak. One of the two should be open. And as you can see, Slayton gets open there. Really easy 15-20 yard gain. Again, if you want to go PA slot corner on this, you could put Tony on a streak. You could put Slayton on that. Put the tight end on a streak. You could hit the tight end, or you could try to wait for the play to develop a little bit. Hit Galladay. We're gonna see what we get. I'm gonna ID the outside guy there, so hopefully Saquon picks him up. This is a blitz, so yep. As you can see, we have Galladay there, and that's a really effective play. If you wait too long, sometimes if you don't have like Gunslinger, obviously Daniel Jones, not the best quarterback. That could be a pick, but let's go to the tight end this time. We should have him open, and we do. So that's really simple plays against that. Let's check out some plays against man coverage. I'm just gonna come out and cover 0, honestly, because this year, man, the meta obviously man blitzing. If you guys didn't know, now you know. PA counter go, really easy man beater play. This slant's pretty much gonna be open every time if you get the time. Motion slant, like that's Darius Slayton. Obviously, he's like not bad, but he's not the best receiver in the game. So pretty much you're putting your tight end on a streak to kind of clear out the deep stuff. You're gonna put Slayton on a motion slant. Motion slant's really good against man. Whoever he uses, whether it's Slayton or Galladay, you could throw to either or. The crosser doesn't get open as much as the slant, but if you have a good receiver there, it will. Also, you go to PA slot corner against man. Good look at the tight end, probably gonna be open. Yep, Daniel Jones just sucks, so that's why that wasn't open. But if you have a good tight end and you throw him on a corner route, even in something like verticals, he's gonna get open a lot in this game. And you could catch contested catches a lot easier. Obviously, Bellinger, not the best tight end in the game. I don't know why I'm using the Giants to show you this. I'm just in my franchise practice mode. But pretty much against man, bro, if you want to run a pretty consistent play, I would highly recommend PA counter go, motion over the slant. This has been in Madden for many years. And I think in this game, you got to run simple stuff, bro. You can't come up with crazy concepts. So, yeah, let's check out some other offenses. Another play that I found out of this, obviously, they have PA deep outs, which I ran a lot last year. And they have a play called slot cross. So, pretty much, if they come out and cover 2, let's come out and cover 2 here. You're going to look at Slayton here. You want to put Tony on a streak. This isn't going to be, unless you know they're in cover 2, this isn't a great play this year. But if you do know they are in cover 2, you could pretty much hit a touchdown every time if you got a good enough receiver. Whether you hit the middle dude or you hit Tony up the side. So you wait for that Tony to clear that cloud. And we got him there for a big gain. Another good play out of this is slot cross that I ran last year a little bit in the New England playbook. So what you can do here is block the running back. You should be able to have someone here, man. Bellinger, sometimes his tight end gets open, like on drag routes. Could have Slayton on that crosser, looking for Tony on the backside. Galladay more of just a clear out route. So this is a good man beater. As you can see, Slayton gets wide open on that crosser there. So if you know they're in man, you could go to that. Also, you could always put Saquon on like an out route or something. You're running back on an out route to give you another option if they're not sending too many, and just chuck down to the running back. But I feel like those aren't as good this year as they were last year. Also, we got a good run out of this halfback quick base. This could go for a lot of yards sometimes if you bounce it to the outside and you got a solid running back with decent speed. You could bounce that run for a good amount. I like running this to the outside like this and just outrunning the linebacker if you got a good enough running back. So let's check out some other plays. Alright, if they keep coming out in zone coverage, what I like to do is go to some sort of seams play. So right here we got, out of that same formation, we got doubles, Y flex, slot, seams, as you see to the left there. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to come out in like cover 3 sky. So pretty much here, if you're looking at their user, whichever seam they don't go to, you're going to pass it to. If they leave it in stock cover 3, you should be able to have either dude. So you got the tight end there for a lot of yards. Or you could hit Slayton probably. And if they do a good job covering both, you kind of got the running back as a bailout. Or those comeback routes depending on what their zone drops are at. Or if you think they're in zone and they're in man, you can kind of just check down to the running back anytime you want. So those are super simple plays to do against zone coverage in this game. And when you're free form passing these, try to pass lead up and like away from the outside defender, so towards the middle of the field. But don't wait too long because then the safety can pick it off. But yeah, pretty simple reads here. Obviously, if you have a better quarterback, you can get the ball off. But yeah, these are super simple reads. Yeah, and you could also audible to PAD best out of this. So if you think they're in cover 3, you come out, you read the coverage, you see they're in cover 2, you could audible to PAD bouts. You know, obviously you can mix and match a bunch of different things here. Be creative with your offense. And yeah, let's see the last couple plays of this playbook that I think are super easy to understand. Also, we got this play out of gun doubles half that week. I found this play myself. I think it's a pretty good man beater. It's called Sail Dig. So let's come out in this. We'll come out in like cover 1 or something. We'll block our running back. That tight end's on like a whip route, and Slayton's on like sort of his own whip route of his own. Then you got Galladay on a dig, and Tony, if they're in man, if you got a slow corner, you could throw it up to him. So let's see what happens here. Slayton got kind of bagged there. No, that was alright. The whip route usually gets more open than that. Let's see what happens if we like motion him out or something. Let's do that. Block the running back. Let's see if that gets more open. Yeah, they got way more open. So try motioning him out there, and you should have the tight end open pretty much every play, unless they like shade outside or something, or they user it. If they do, then you're probably gonna have Galladay on the backside dig. So right there, you got Galladay on the backside dig. So pretty much you got to read if they're shading inside or outside, and make the read accordingly. So you could also put Saquon on like a hook there, or you could put him on an out route, just to have another option if you want. But like I said, very simple reads. I think that's the name of this game, bro. Making simple reads, making easy reads. You could also audible to PA read here, which is a pretty solid play against man coverage. So you could put, you know, I used to run this all the time, like against the CPU, but you could put Slayton and Tony on crossers, or Slayton, sorry, you got Bellinger and you got Galladay for deep routes. But in this game, it's a little harder because you can't let the play develop. Last year, you could really let the play develop. You might just want to leave Slayton on that whip route there, or the zig route, and run it like this, probably for better. No, you can't even really do that this year. But yeah, you can't really, like, last year everyone was letting the plays develop, throwing crossers, you know, across the field to the sideline late in the play. But this year you really can't do that, especially if you don't have a good quarterback, bro. Especially if you don't have a good quarterback. So it's really all about whip routes, corner routes, C routes, stuff like that. So yeah, let's check out some other plays in this playbook. Another play, a really common Madden play, is drive corner out of gun tight. This is one play in this game that I've found that works sometimes if you want like a deep ball. You're gonna look at Tony. You could leave this stock, but maybe block your running back to get a little more time. But if they're in man coverage or even zone coverage, just take a peek at this route here, lead it to the outside, and he caught that. But it depends, man. Sometimes that's open, sometimes it's not. You could also, that route that Galladay's on gets open a lot. It's like a weird, like, quick out route, and it really gets open almost all the time. So you could check down to that if that deep route is not open. You could also audible to plays like PA slot cross. This is a really classic play. This could get open against man or zone. You could have that tight end open over the middle. No one really got open there, but because the Giants receivers are not that good. But plays like that, you got plays like slot post out of this too, which is good. A lot of good crossing routes. You could have the tight end here possibly. Just kidding. Alright, and then lastly we got let's go over like a few goal line plays. So if you can come out in some sort of bubble screen play, if they run commit, then you could throw to this bubble screen. Even if they don't, you can get a touchdown off it sometimes. So a lot of times people are gonna think you're gonna run, so they might run commit with it. Also, this run is just really good for some reason. Like, you get really good blocking out of this. So I think this is probably gonna be my go-to goal line play. You could also go to I'm pretty sure they have like a curls play, but I don't have it in my audibles. But this is like another play. It's like a fake bubble screen sort of thing. So if they run commit, you might be able to hit Saquon here, who can't catch the ball, but he had a wide open touchdown there. Plays like that. So So this is a really, really good run, bro. Even not on the goal line, it seems to get really good blocking. Another good play is this levels. Play. I'm at a trips tight end flex. You could audible to trips. You could audible to verticals or PA shot crossers, which are two really good plays as well. This is a really classic Madden play. Against man coverage, this tight end route is pretty good. If you can get the time, or you can check down the Saquon. You could also block your running back here. Look for the tight end, and that's a really good play. You're catching that most of the time in this game, but Bellinger, not the best. So yeah, I recommend, just messing around with this. Maybe putting Saquon on to the left because everyone's going to the right, stuff like that. Get off me, please. So yeah, guys, I think you should just mess around with the playbook. I think the name of the game for Madden 22 is just keep it simple, bro. You can't throw deep bombs. You're not going to throw a lot of bombs. You're not going to have that much time. So you're going to see a lot of man coverage. So just know if it's man, what plays you got to go to. If it's zone, what plays you got to go to. And just figure it out, man. Everyone's figuring out the game right now, so don't be frustrated if you don't like it so far, stuff like that. Wow, that was a dot by Daniel Jones. Yeah, just mess around. You don't have to run this playbook, but you could take concepts, things like seam streaks, stuff like that. It's always going to be relevant. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, no matter how many patches come out. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, please leave a like on the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Peace.